Digicel Suriname heeft voor wat betreft het jaar 2021 een goed jaar achter de rug. Digicel Suriname die is winstgevend. In Suriname heeft Digicel een goede marktpositie, geeft Deo Narain Gopal, de CEO van Digicel Suriname, in een vraaggesprek met TBN PRIMEALERT. We vroegen aan de CEO niet alleen over de cijfers welke zij geboekt hebben het afgelopen jaar, maar ook de projecten welke zij allemaal hebben kunnen uitvoeren het afgelopen jaar en wat er ook allemaal gepland staat voor dit jaar.
With COVID, it's a challenge all around, not only Digicel Suriname, but I think the entire country have challenges in different ways and form. But we've managed to come through the year quite well, thanks to our experience from the previous years and our group offices. They've been advising us how to do things. Our number one priority last year was to keep everybody safe. So we've been fully compliant with all the COVID protocols in our stores, in our offices, and that's really what we had very little cases of COVID in the office, and it helped us to continue operations throughout the year.
And what were the challenges for Digicel itself?
Well, we have many challenges. It was mainly on our distribution because when the full lockdown or the stores are closed, you can't get your recharge cards in the market. So that was one of our main challenge. The other one was maintaining the network. If there's a problem, to get the logistics to go to the interior or to go in the city, it's always a real challenge during COVID times. Besides that, it's business as usual. We have many challenges. We're landing the fiber, as you know, into Suriname. We're working through all the processes to get that done. We're making relatively good progress, and we're still on track. So it's been overall more success than not.
Yeah. But what are the lessons learned with COVID now?
Well, lessons learned is that we kind of, coming on to the end of the fourth wave, I believe, we believe that, okay, things are going to be good. But then you have the fifth wave with Omicron. So the lesson learned is don't take things lightly. COVID is here. Be respectful of the rules. And that's from a health perspective. From a business perspective, lessons learned is your customers are number one. And we try to make our services as best as possible, not only the calling, but also data, how we answer our customers through customer care. And we've been pushing a lot of apps to make their lives easier and how they interact with Digicel. So that's mainly what we've learned through the last year, yes.
And what has been new for the market of Suriname?
What's new? We launched LTE, as you know, the year before. It was very late in December. So last year we spent the entire year pushing our LTE product in the market, and the feedback from our customers has been wonderful. Like the uptake has been great. Data has increased more than 50% usage. So that has been the newest thing that we've done last year. In addition, we're now offering a new technology called fixed wireless, or TDD LTE. That's for your home. And we have very, very limited capacity to sell for TDD, so it's a very limited number of customers. So we've targeted the areas where there's the most need, and the reaction has been phenomenal. We can't keep up with the demand. So the home internet product is doing quite well.
And what are the statistics showing Digicel have closed the year with red or blue figures?
I can agree. I can answer to red or blue. Digicel Suriname is one of the top performing market in the group. We've always prided ourselves on excellence, and even with the pandemic, we've been in green. We've never been in red, except the first year. That's expected. But Digicel has been performing really well, and our confidence in Suriname is proven by the investment that we're doing for the fiber and all the future investment that we have in Suriname. Last year we invested over 12 million, this year another 12 million, and for the fiber it's in the tens of millions of dollars that we're committing because we have full confidence in the economy, in Suriname, and in ourselves to deliver good service to our customers.
And the figures in growth?
I really can't disclose those, but it's positive. It's on the green side.
Okay. Yeah. And as I had said beforehand, we are now in a new year. So what are the plans for Digicel for Suriname? You have talked about the fiber. What more?
Well, the fiber is the main project we're working on at the moment, and we have launched LTE, as I mentioned last year. We have about 80% of our sites covered with LTE. We're looking to cover the remaining 20% in this year, because handling all these big projects at once, things can go wrong. So we try to focus on one or two big projects. So that's going to be our focus for this year and the next year: the fiber and the upgrading to the mobile to LTE.
Yeah. And is there room for growth in the telecom market in Suriname?
Suriname is very small, relatively speaking, for the telecom industry. You have two players in the market, and the market is quite saturated. You have more phones in Suriname than people, if you add both parties together. So it's more than 100% saturated. The only way you're going to get growth is if people switch from one operator to the other, but there's not much growth in terms of who doesn't have a phone today, so the market is quite saturated.
Yeah. And how do you keep Digicels interested for the Surinamese, but more for the younger group?
Well, we've done research and of who are our customers, and our customers are in the age group of 35 and lower, because people don't really want to change their number, right? So you would find the more older generation would want to stick with one number regardless of what you do. So our main focus is on the more youth segment, as you mentioned, and these days it's about data. It's about data, and the experience needs to be really good. If your network is slow, people are going to leave you, and the people today, they don't have patience even for a 1 second delay. So our strategy really is to provide the best quality service, experience, and that is going to be doing the talking for us. I like today associate our brand with successful people and get the younger people to follow our brand.
Yeah. And the demand that the youth of Suriname has, is that the same with the youth in other countries where Digicel operates also?
Yes, it's the same all over the world, because you will see the world is now a very small place. You have Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. TikTok is the most downloaded app last year. TikTok has higher usage than YouTube now in terms of time spent. And that's a phenomenon right now with the young people in Suriname as well. It's TikTok, right? What is the next app going to be? I don't know. But the global trend tend to go, when it comes to social media, tend to go in one direction. And Suriname is there, the demand is there, and the interest is similar to what you're seeing across the world.
Yeah. But we have seen also that with COVID-19, everyone is talking about education online. What is Digicel's thinking about that?
It's quite challenging, and I can understand the government's position on it. It's very, very difficult. Online, it's not simply just giving access to everybody to free education or teaching classes, videos. The bottleneck is the devices, because not everybody have a tablet or a computer or a laptop, and that is the part that is the most difficult and the most expensive. Getting a proper device into the student hand so they can actually get access to the internet, that is very expensive. And I saw that they're providing more television into the school, into the remote areas as a shared service, but the challenge would be on getting laptops and tablets to the students.
Yes. And as CEO, you were saying that the fiber project in Suriname that is taking all the space, or you guys are working very hard on that. Where are you guys now with that?
It's we're expecting the fiber to land in the first quarter of we're in 2024, so that's January, February in 2024. So it's a very long project. We've already done our surveys to know where the fiber is going to go under the seabed, where it's going to land in Suriname. We're working with the various stakeholders in Suriname to get all the approvals. We don't have all the approvals yet, but we're getting there. And so that's from a legal part, and from a logistics part. The fiber is now with the manufacturer, but they have like huge vendors to fulfill before Digicel, because even though this is an investment of tens and tens of $millions, these fiber are specialized. And you have Facebook, Google, Amazon, they have their own fiber network with these companies, so they need to make space. So in terms of project timeline, we're on track to deliver the fiber by January 2024.